What's good, Kick Squad? It's your boy Mo back in another video. Man, we are officially 2 days away. 2 days away from the 2025-2026 NFL season kicking off. And I'm geeked out and excited, man. There's been so many ups and downs for a lot of teams, including mine, especially mine. So many ups and downs, twists and turns, man. I'm just ready to see some football. I'm ready to hear all that talk and stop. I want to see what happens. Who's ready to put up or shut up? You know what I'm saying? So I think if we're going to talk specifically, I think my team was snubbed last year, not based on seasonal play, but awards. Joe Burrow should have been MVP. Jamar Chase should have been Offensive Player of the Year. Trey Hendrickson should have been Defensive Player of the Year. You can make your argument for Saquon, which I'm not too mad at it, but still. How many Triple Crown winners were there compared to 2,000-yard rushers? So I'll leave that there. But anyways, we're going to get into some weekly predictions for week one right now. We got more videos coming as well, including some NFL tiers, playoffs, positional tiers, all that good stuff. But before we get into any of that, drop my intro.
MoBettaKicks. Yeah. Just cool it. Cashing in checks like Nike, just do it. Cook it, then stew it. Mo better, real big, but ain't nothing to it. Who else be ballin' like this? Who else be ballin' like Chris? Ice in my veins, water my wrist. MoBettaKicks, MoBettaKicks. Big steppin' in my J1s, fresh kicks, cool picks, reppin'.
All right, baby, here we go. I'm so excited, man. Let's do this. I'm pumped. So, kicking off things Thursday night, we got Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles, and without any hesitation, it's going to be Philly. Philly slumped them. Now, keep in mind, Dak did not play at all last year. Philly slumped them both times. I think Dallas scored 6 points one game, 7 points the other, and Philly had like 34, 5 plus in both games. It wasn't close. It was bad. Now, I don't believe Dak would have made it more competitive for sure. I think at that last year, Philly's defense was just next level. Now, will they be that same way this year? We need to see. But Dallas had no answer for Saquon. You know what I mean? There's too many variables. I just think Philly's got too much for Dallas to handle right now. And then you factor in all the drama, the nonsense with Micah and Jerry Jones, Micah being gone now. They replaced him with a good D tackle, but is it sufficient? I don't know. You're getting rid of your best defender for a second, third tier defender. I don't know. I don't want to disrespect him either, but I don't think Dallas is going to be up to the challenge of going against Philly week one. So I'm taking Philly. Next game, we got Kansas City Chiefs and Los Angeles Chargers. I love an underdog. I have no faith in Justin Herbert or that receiving core. At this point, I don't know if I have faith in their running backs. Najee, I don't know if he's cleared to play week one. There's a possibility from what I heard, but I don't know if he's actually going to play or not. So, and are we going to put all our faith in Marion Hampton? I don't know. I'm going to take Kansas City, although I don't believe in the Chiefs either, especially without Rashee Rice for 6 games. But I think they're still good enough. Andy Reid's too great. They're going to beat the Chargers. Giants, Commanders. We're going to go Commanders for sure. The Giants, what do they have? Like, I like their quarterback room. Slayton's their number one receiver, I believe. I don't know who else they have, honestly. Tyrone Tracy's good, but he's not really a running back, not a starting running back either. I don't know. I don't think the Giants want to actually compete, to be real with you. Not that I've paid too much attention. They might have done a lot in the offseason, picked up a lot of names that I just didn't pay attention to. But I don't know. I don't know if they're up to the challenge that Washington's going to present them with. Panthers, Jags. I I like the Panthers in this one. I really do. I like the way the Panthers played last season and the way they ended. They drove a lot of teams to the brink. The Chiefs specifically, a big game that I watched. I liked what I saw. I think Bryce Young is maturing. I think they finally have a coach who cares and is trying to set them up to be good. I have faith in Carolina, and I don't have faith in Jacksonville. I really don't. I don't like Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's good. I didn't think he was good in college. I don't think Travis Hunter is going to be able to play both sides of the ball. He needs to pick one position and focus on it. I don't know. I don't believe in Jacksonville. I'm sorry. I do really like Carolina. Although I'm an Alabama fan, I might be a little biased, but I really like Bryce Young last year. He looked really good. Pittsburgh Steelers, New York Jets. I'm going Steelers. I don't have faith in Aaron Rodgers, but I have less faith in Justin Fields. Well, with an asterisk. If you tell me the offensive coordinator of the New York Jets is opening up that playbook and he's going to let Justin Fields throw like he did in Chicago, I'm here for that. I feel like Arthur Smith for the Steelers kind of handcuffed Fields and wouldn't let him go get loose like he did before. Not that I think his accuracy is amazing or anything, but he can throw the ball. Garrett Wilson would benefit heavily if they open up that playbook and let Fields get loose. But I don't know if that's the case. We need to see. But as it stands, and also, I don't like Ramsey or Darius Slay. I think they're old and washed. But still, it's only Myles Garrett. Who else do they have in that receiving core that's going to be able to take some of that load off? You know what I mean? I don't know. But that could be my ignorance. I don't know who's all on the squad. So maybe they do have a team that could compete. But Brees Hall, though, I think Brees Hall might do some wonders for them in this matchup too. We'll see though. Las Vegas Raiders, New England Patriots. I don't know why they're the underdogs in this matchup, but I'm taking the Raiders. Pats are good. I like the Pats, but and I love Vrabel. I love what Vrabel's bringing back to them. I don't believe in Drake May as much as I believe in Geno Smith or the Raiders as a whole. You got Ashton Genty, you got Brock Bowers, the best tight end in the league. Decent receiving core, nothing special, but neither is the Patriots. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of faith in the Raiders. And Max Crosby got paid. He's motivated. Their defense was okay. I think they're going to be fine, especially against the Patriots. Cardinals and Saints, we're going Cardinals. Could this be everybody's talking about Malik Neighbors? Could this be a breakout season for Marvin Harrison Jr.? I think it could be. I'm not saying it will. I think it could be. They're a little more comfortable. He's a little more acclimated to, like he had his rookie year. He's feeling good now. He might be ready to go. So we'll see what and if they could find Trey McBride's dope too, but if they could find another receiver to stretch out the opposite side, make that defensive play honest, and then now you got to worry about Trey McBride doing his seams or his posts or outs or whatever he's running, and you got Marvin Harrison on the opposite side. Like they could be scary on that offense. Bengals and Browns, that's not even a question. Best offense in the league, a very underrated defense. Here's my issue. Everybody wants to talk about how horrible the Cincinnati Bengals defense was last year. There was one game we got smacked, and that was Philly. Every other game was a nail biter with top tier elite offenses. The Ravens, the Chiefs. We gave up 30 points 4 or 5 times. I can't remember. I want to say four, but they're acting like we were the worst defense in the league, barring our injuries, which everybody had to deal with, so it's not an excuse. But no, we didn't play the best, but were we the worst? No, we were competitive when it needed to be. Just things didn't go our way. It happens. You know what I mean? We're still a 500 team. For somebody who had the worst defense in the league, still to be 500, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Come on now. Stop sleeping on my squad. I think they're gonna surprise a lot of people this year. I'm not saying they're gonna be a top 10 defense, but 15, hovering around 15, 16, 17, 13. I don't know. We'll see. But the Browns, I think that's going to be easy work. I predict we'll beat them by at least, it'll be a double digit win for sure. I'm saying a double digit win. Defense is going to score for us against the Browns. Dolphins, Colts, I'm taking Dolphins. I don't believe in Danny Dimes at all. I really don't believe in Anthony Richardson. I don't believe in their quarterback room at all. Jonathan Taylor should have got out when he had the chance. He stayed for the money, which I respect him. He should have left. He should have got out. I don't think Michael Pittman Jr. is a great receiver. He's good. He's like a Drake London to me. They're the same kind of tier receiver to me. They're cool, but they're not top tier going to make amazing plays and win you the game. You know what I mean? They're serviceable receivers. They won't fail you, but they won't excel and win it for you either. So they do have Lou Anarumo, and their defense is pretty nice, but the Dolphins got too much firepower. I don't believe Indianapolis could measure up to that. Buccaneers, Falcons. I'm going Bucks. If it were Boogie Cousins instead of Mike Penix Jr., I think Atlanta would be able to shoot out with Tampa Bay, but I don't think Mike Penix has it like that. Also, a stat, not even a stat, an observation I had when Mike Penix started the rest of the year last year. Kyle Pitts, his production went down greatly, and I don't know why, but if his usage is not up to snuff, Atlanta's going to fail. That's just the way it is. Drake London's not that guy. I don't I don't know. Because I love a lot about Atlanta, just not Mike Penix Jr. or Michael Penix. I'm sick with Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield. He surprised a lot of people, and I think he's only going to get better with that team. I'm riding with the Bucks. I'm gonna keep it there. Tampa or Tennessee Titans, Denver Broncos. It's Broncos. I don't know what Cam Ward's going to bring. He might be good. He might not. I'm not expecting a lot because he's a rookie. I don't think they have a great receiving core. I mean, they're not bad actually because they got Calvin Ridley, Tyler Boyd. I don't know who else. I don't know what they have at tight end. Defense is okay, I believe. Denver's just too much. Denver's got too much talent all over for Tennessee to really be a factor. Now, if it shows up that Tennessee came out and smacked the Broncos, now we need to have a conversation. Is Tennessee underrated? Is Denver overrated? Did Bo Nix turn out to be a pumpkin and his clock struck midnight? You know what I mean? Like, we'll see. San Francisco 49ers, Seattle Seahawks. Like I said, man, I love an underdog. I do. I don't know if Seattle at this point has enough to compete with San Francisco. You get rid of DK, you get rid of Tyler Lockett, you bring in Cooper Kupp. So all you really have, and you lose Noah Fant to Cincinnati, by the way. Can't wait to get that jersey. But you lose Noah Fant. So now you have. Oh wait, Noah Fant was in Denver last year, I believe. Never mind. So what do you have at tight end? I'm not sure. But realistically, you got Jackson Smith-Njigba and Cooper Kupp. Decent running back room. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they have enough to go upset San Francisco. Oh, they're at home. I don't think they have enough to upset San Francisco at home, even. Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers. That's. I'm going Detroit. I don't understand why Green Bay's favored. A lot of people just started disrespecting Detroit after that playoff loss, and I don't understand it. I think Detroit still. They lose their coordinators. Did they lose any top tier players? I don't think so. I don't think they lost a lot at all, except for the coordinators. I think they're going to be fine. Green Bay got Micah Parsons, but they lost a lot up front. T.J. Slayton, who came to Cincinnati. I can't. Clark, was it Clark? You guys, they traded away to the Cowboys for Micah. I don't know, man. I don't think Green Bay is as going to be as good as people think they will. And my biggest issue with Michael Parsons, not that he's not a great player, at no point in his career has he ever been top three like TJ Watt, Trey Hendrickson, and Miles Garrett. Those three, the past, what, 5, 6 years, continually top three. I don't think Micah's at that level. I don't know if Micah will be at that level anytime soon. I don't know, man. My money's on Detroit. I'll leave it at there. We can have that debate if y'all want. I'm here for that. I love open discourse. I don't think Green Bay is going to be as good as people think. I don't know why people think Green Bay is going to be such a powerhouse. I do love Josh Jacobs though. I love Josh Jacobs. I don't think Green Bay is going to be that though. And personally, I think Malik Willis is just as good as Jordan Love. Call me what you want, but I don't see anything spectacular from Jordan Love. Houston Texans, Los Angeles Rams. I get it. Why they keep doing that? Houston Texans, Los Angeles Rams. I'm going Texans. Another upset. My issue with the Rams right now is solely based on the health of Matthew Stafford. That being a question mark for me makes me pick Houston Texans over them. He's still dealing with the back pain, the issues. They're talking about giving him weekly injections, which is cool. That doesn't fix the issue. That's a band-aid, and you can't do anything if you don't fix the issue. So, will that shot work the whole way through the game? Will they have to shoot him a couple times? I don't know. At what point does he just get too numb where it hurts him instead of helps? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. There's too many variables. I'm going with Houston. They got a lot of firepower. Offensively, defense is amazing. It's just going to be, can CJ Stroud go out and win the game? That's what it comes down to for me. Mixon's injured. I think he's out 4 weeks maybe. But Nick Chubb's there. Is Nick Chubb ready to bounce back? We'll see. We shall see. But I'm riding with Houston. Baltimore Ravens, Buffalo Bills. That's a tough one. At Buffalo, I think I want to take Buffalo at home. That one can go either way for sure. My problem is, does Derrick Henry take a step back? Which I hear a lot of people saying he's going to take a step back. He's going to fall off a little bit. I don't know if that's the case. My issue with Baltimore, they refused to feed him the ball like they should have last year. Like, he got the ball a good bit for sure, but they took it out of his hands a lot when they should have gave it to him. Lamar has to run it a lot. I don't think Lamar is an elite passer. Last year was great. No disrespect to him. Last year was great. He performed like crazy as a passer last year. I don't think he's going to be able to do that again. Not to that level. I say maybe 3,000 of 3,500 yards passing, over 1,000 yards rushing. I think that's going to be his bread and butter. He's going to have to run the ball more. I don't want to sound like a hater just because we're in the same division, but I think Buffalo's going to expose a lot of the Ravens' flaws. You got Jair there, that's cool, but James Cook, they're basically the same team. The Ravens with a better defense potentially, but offensively, Buffalo a little better. I don't know. I don't know. I just think Buffalo is gonna do the job and win it at home. I don't think they're gonna lose week one at home. That's all it is. Again, that could go either way, but if I have to bet, I'm gonna take Buffalo at home because look at it this way. Last year, the opening game, Ravens Chiefs, a rematch of the year before in the playoffs. Chiefs won. I envision the same thing. Chiefs were at home, by the way, and I think the same thing. Baltimore won't be able to go on the road week one to get revenge for that playoff loss, and they're gonna drop a dud. Minnesota Vikings, Chicago Bears. Another one that is a lot closer than the odds are making it seem. I don't. The big question mark here is JJ McCarthy. Big question mark here is Ben Johnson. Can he completely turn that offense around? Because they got a lot of firepower still. DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Cole Kmet. Running back room is pretty solid. Because of the defense of the Vikings, I'm leaning towards the Vikings. But I do believe that's a lot closer than these odds may say. Is that it? Is that week one? I believe that's it. That's all the games for week one. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think about these picks in the comments below. Which games did you disagree with? Do you agree with any of them? Let me know in the comments below, man. But that's all I got for today. Stay tuned for the next video. I love and appreciate every last one of you guys. Until next time, peace.